today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Out now comes two-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his 4th year now in the league as he gets set to operate this Houston Texans offense.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
It was really sudden after the first play picked off. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
The 20-yard line.
Here's Watson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let...
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Second and goal at the Vikings 8-yard line.
On second and goal, Watson eluding the press. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled. And wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Second and 5.
The numbers for Thielen in that game last week. 10 catches, 126 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in his first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Looking to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
The pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
As the tight end position continues to grow in importance and gain respect, you understand even more why the Vikings selected Irv Smith out of Alabama in 2019 in the 2nd round. They already had a big-time tight end in Kyle Rudolph. But now with Smith, you diversify the offense. You've got two big targets who can go down the middle of the field and make big catches. Expect that trend to continue in 2020.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On play action, they'll throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
I don't care how you look at it, how you cut it, how you parse it. Adam Thielen continues to be an absolute marvel coming from where he did Division III football to being one of the top receivers in the NFL. But it's going to be vital for the Vikings in 2020 to keep number 19 on the field, especially since he lost his old running mate Stephon Diggs to the Buffalo Bills. And a hamstring injury last year really held his numbers in check. His lowest receiving yardage since 2015. Look for another breakout from Adam Thielen after plays like that.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Got an open man. It's QT. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. A quick pass here to Godwin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Watson now to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47.
To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Smith on the coverage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
20-yard line.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll set up to throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line.
And the running back position just continues to evolve from what I saw as a youngster when you just took the ball from the quarterback and ran as far as you could. Nowadays, you've got to be able to catch the ball as well. And there were 15 running backs last season, partner, that ran for over 1,000 yards, but only 3 had 500 or more receiving yards as well. Leonard Fournette with Jacksonville, Christian McCaffrey, of course, with Carolina, and this guy right here, Dalvin Cook.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Texans.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete right around the 8.
The pass.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. D.J. Waddle in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Buying time to his left. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Terrence Mitchell. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
After the interception, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's the third-year running back, Phillip Lindsay. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
From the gun, here's Watson. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like bats, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And I guess right now as we look at some of his struggles today, the turn next play really applies. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And the Vikings first down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Taken in the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard.
Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. He'll get this underneath to David Johnson. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now a first down throw. Watson looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. On first down, Watson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
Throwing again. Watson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
There's a good catch by David Johnson. Good enough for a first down. And remember, coming out of the University of Northern Iowa, he had played receiver his first couple of years in college before shifting to running back. Used to seeing the ball in the air. And when he's on his game, he's an excellent pass receiver.
And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. Houston set to take over. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, pass incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and...
Again, it's Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. On one hand, as we look at some of his struggles with the 3 interceptions, he's got to be upset. On the other hand, they're still winning this game.
So how does he take care of the ball the rest of the game? That's what his teammates are interested in because they pick things up for him throughout. You got to look over the defensive side, the kick.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook, the ball.
Dalvin Cook, 88 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Rohrwasser now for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Sterling
now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And this carries into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, Watson. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Good catch there by Randall Cobb. We know him as a longtime Packer who spent last season in Dallas. Now he brings his veteran presence to Houston, where he can help the young quarterback, Deshaun Watson, continue to develop.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Open man is QT, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
on the carry.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check it back. Check it back.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Watson. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the 1st. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
Well, the evidence is once again presented why he was such a top target at LSU. And Justin Jefferson carrying that over to the NFL. He's what a lot of people call a natural pass catcher. What I love about him is his ability to play the ball in the air and at the moment of truth, go up and take it from a defensive back. This guy is smooth.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Now a run with Cook. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Vikings.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Smith Jr. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Minnesota.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter of play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back now in Houston. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
Dalvin Cook, the Vikings.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans 17.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On 1st down, it's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cobb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. From the gun, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Watson. Targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the 50, it's Watson. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Watson's pass.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Watson.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Just shy of midfield.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Vikings on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Vikings, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks.